Hello, Lincoln teachers. This is Emily Moore, and today we are going to discuss the topic of cyberbullying. What is cyberbullying? Cyberbullying is using electronic technology to repeatedly harass, threaten, or humiliate another person. Cyberbullying has the capability of having a much larger audience, and like bullying, it is all about gaining power. Students attempt to gain social status using cyberbullying. Types of cyberbullying. Typically, this is done through mean comments, online rumors, and sexual remarks. Cyberbullying is usually connected with appearance, intelligence, race, and sexuality. The most common types of online harassments, according to U.S. students, are sexual remarks, online rumors, mean comments, and other at 45.3%. There is not one specific platform that cyberbullying has taken place. If you look here on the left, Instagram at 42%, Facebook at 37%, Snapchat at 31%, WhatsApp at 12%, YouTube at 10%, and Twitter at 9%. Other forms of cyberbullying include using text messages, video games, chats. Effects of cyberbullying. Victims of cyberbullying often experience much lower self-esteem, social anxiety, depression, and many experience suicidal thoughts. Cyberbullying can be a cause of alcohol and drug abuse, eating disorders, poor school performance, and negativity. More teen suicides are now attributed in some way to cyberbullying than ever before. When looking at the chart on the left, cyberbullying can have serious impacts on the self-esteem and mental health of people who experience it. 41% of people who were cyberbullied developed social anxiety, 37% developed depression, 26% had suicidal thoughts and deleted their social media profile, 25% self-harmed and stopped using social media, 20% skipped class, 14% developed an eating disorder, and 9% abused drugs or alcohol. Some statistics related to cyberbullying. Boys are more likely to bully in person and girls are more likely to bully online. The most common type of an online harassment are those mean comments, and those were at 22.5%. 35% had sent a screenshot of someone's status or photo to laugh at them. 61% of teens who report being bullied say it was because of their appearance. 7 in 10 young people experience cyberbullying before they hit the age of 18. In 2019, nearly 43% of teens had experienced some form of online harassment. When looking at our USD 308 policies, the board is committed to providing a positive and productive learning and working environment. And because of that, and in accordance with the Kansas law, bullying, including harassment, hazing, intimidation, or menacing by students, district employees, and third parties on or in district facilities is strictly prohibited. Bullying means any intentional gesture or any intentional written, verbal, electronic, or physical act or threat that have an effect on harming a student, staff member, damaging property of student or staff member, or putting a student staff member in harm. Cyberbullying can also be found in the 308 handbook, and this means bullying by use of any electronic communication device through email, instant messaging, text messages, blogs, mobile phones, pagers, online games, and websites. Continuing with the 308 policies, some types of prohibited behavior are behaviors that may be construed as bullying, They may include, but are not limited to, direct physical contact, such as hitting or shoving, written threats, damaging a student's property, verbal assaults, social isolation or manipulation, cyberbullying, which may include, but is not limited to, the use of computers, handheld devices, cell phones, all in means of text messaging, email, instant messaging, internet, photography. As of January 2015, 49 states enacted a bullying prevention laws. And if you look at this chart here, this is the Kansas bullying law chart. And starting at the top with the intentional act, and this is the gesture, written, verbal, or electronic communication, physical act, or threat. So if not, then it's not bullying, and if yes, you continue down on the chart. Is it severe, persistent, or pervasive? No, it's not bullying. Yes, you continue down. Does it create an intimidating, threatening, or abusive educational environment? If no, it's not bullying, and again, yes, you continue down. Does it result in actual physical or mental harm? Does it result in reasonable fear of physical or mental harm? Does it result in actual damage to property? Or does it result in reasonable fear of damage to property? And if any of those are a yes, then that is considered bullying. And if it is a no, then it is not bullying. Here at Lincoln, we are to prevent bullying, and by doing that, what you can do, you need to enforce the rules with your kids and teach them what bullying is, and encourage them to stop it and to come forward and speak up. You are to report bullying as well as your students, so just getting that information to them, and most importantly, we want to protect our kids, and we want them to know that they matter, that they are important, and that they are loved. Here are the references that I used. And please let me know if you have any questions.